Hey, it's Adam. It's Sunday, the 11th of March, I think it is. Yeah, it's March. I think there. I just wanted to do a short video to let you know that I've been and had my top surgery consultation, um, and it went okay. Was a bit different to what I thought it might be, but yeah, it was okay. I got the acceptance for to go ahead and have the surgery. The waiting time is 6 months, and it used to be a lot shorter, but Professor Rubin is getting more popular now, and it's going to be at the University Hospital in Durham, in the northeast of England, and so it'll probably be around about September, October time now, and it was on Thursday afternoon when I saw him at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and after I'd seen him, I don't know if everybody has to do this, but I had to have like portfolio photos taken for like before and after photos, which I had no idea that they did when he got there, so that was a bit of a surprise. Um, yeah, it was strange, but never mind. I got what I wanted. I got the yes that I wanted, and so it's just counting months down until it happens. The only thing he was concerned about is the fact that I've got two heart problems, and I had a hysterectomy in 2010 because I had cancer, and I went into heart failure twice during the operation, but it's because they didn't know about one of my heart problems, and if they'd known about it, they could have prepared for it, and when I was under the anaesthetic, they could have sort of worked around it and give us medication for to prevent what happened. Um, so he wants us to have an echocardiogram or echocardiograph, whatever it is, just to check that it's okay. But when I had my hysterectomy, I went into heart failure, but they just kept us in recovery for a little bit longer. Um, and to be honest, I was out of hospital within 2 days, and for to have a total hysterectomy, cut from hip to hip, and be home 2 days later is, massive. And I think the fact that I'd recovered so quickly and was out of hospital within 2 days with no problems whatsoever sort of made him realise that it wasn't a massive problem what happened in theatre. It was just sort of a hiccup. And although I've had my heart problems since I was born, they really only affect us to the point where I can't walk far without getting breathless. I get tired very easily. Anything that a average healthy person could do, I would probably find a little harder to do and probably take longer, and I would probably get a lot more tired quicker doing it. And it's something I've learned to adapt from being young, but obviously they want to know in their minds that when they put me under the anaesthetic that nothing major is going to happen during the operation. And the other thing is I've got a very short, narrow trachea, and it's part of the heart problem. Well, the first heart problem I've got, and then obviously the second one, but it's the first heart problem I was diagnosed with, which causes the short, narrow trachea, which causes problems when it comes to intubating when you're asleep, and they need to intubate you to put the oxygen in. And obviously they need to be prepared for that and know that they've got the right tubes that'll fit down my windpipe, and because average size don't fit. So that's something else they need to know about. But yeah, it went really well, and I'm lucky that I've got a hospital that is literally in a car. You can get there in half an hour. In the train, it took us, well, it's 10 minutes from Newcastle, and it's half an hour to get to Newcastle from here. So 40 minutes in public transport, and you're in Durham. So it's much easier than having to travel down south to have surgery. And he showed us his portfolio about his top surgery, and he's got some really good results, even on people who aren't like really thin, people who are sort of my build, who aren't the average size. He gets some really good results, and I was really pleased with what I saw. So yeah, sorting, looking online for aftercare bits and pieces, and starting to put a bag together, of stuff for, mostly for when I come home, of clothes that are easy to wear, shoes that are easy to wear, extra micropore tape and pads to go over my chest, and so I've got longer cables for me phone and for my iPad, things like that. It's just, I've made a list of what I want to get, and I'm slowly starting to get it. I don't want to get too much in advance and then have to be sitting thinking, well, I've got all this gear and now I'm going to have to wait. So I'm slowly going to put it together, and then the next step will be going for to see the anaesthetic team and see if they. I mean, maybe one worry is that they say that they don't want to go ahead, and that they're too worried about me heart for to put us under the anaesthetic, and that would just be heartbreaking. It really would. I don't know how I would react if they did that. But as I say, I have had one anaesthetic before. I've never had surgery until I had my hysterectomy in 2010, but that was 7 years ago, and I've been okay since then. And I've lost 5 stone in weight since then. So I've got everything on my side at the moment. I've just got to hope that they think I'm suitable. So watch this space. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. That would be great. And I'll speak soon.